really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. On the move now. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think that rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a second.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
State offense comes back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Single back, takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. Fighting him off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Love the call by this defense playing dime coverage on that third down, and they do a nice job of not just selling out against the receivers. Quarterback took off, but the defense had enough awareness to keep him short of the first down mark.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Peoples. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
And there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. At the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Michigan.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Catch made in space. Look out. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Haynes. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Defense is coming after him. Quick juke. Tough to shove with a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Moore. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. caught in the backfield. It's strong. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the 1st down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on 4th down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. To throw, it's St. Clair. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Wolverines! A huge defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The tight end has got it, and he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. He gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On the move now. He finds some space. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch. It's Graham.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's St. Clair. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass complete on the crosser. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
2nd down now after the sack. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Design quarterback run. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. To throw, it's St. Clair. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it with room to run. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
And the Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. To throw, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Picks it up himself and still going. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front, and the quarterback made the defense pay big time.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Offensively, you get to the 4th quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Buckeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. First down, looking to throw the football. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Leaning on the run game here. They tackle him about the 14.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He breaks free. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.